Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Gangsta Gibbs. Shout out to German Rhymes. Holla at me. Nah, I can't imagine winning the lottery. I don't play the lottery, man. I think that it's all BS, you know what I mean? It's like, just, to me, it's throwing your money away. That's just my opinion. But I mean, you know, some people win, you know what I mean? It's good. You know, the people that won, it's good for them and their families. That's a blessing. But, you know, I don't buy into the whole lottery thing. Yeah. I mean, you know, if you bought the ticket, you spent your money, yeah, you earned that money. You know, that's the gamble. I mean, you talking to a guy that's robbed and stole money. So, you know, if it come to me, if it's in my pocket, I feel like I earned it. Oh, with $200 million? I mean, it's a lot of things that I would do. I would definitely do. I'd definitely make sure I'm, stupid, paid. You know what I mean? Like that everything that I ever wanted, I get, and I just take care of my family for the rest of my life, and do things for the charitable things in the community. You know what I mean? Start some businesses and inject some type of economic value back into my city, Gary. Yeah, definitely. I would start some youth programs. I mean, I already go speak, to the youth. You know what I mean? I do my turkey drives, you know what I mean? But I would, if I had money like that, I'd definitely do some things like, as far as, cleaning up the city, buying some property, you know what I mean? And just, putting something together for the kids, because really, they're the future of it. And I think that you have to start there. You start with the youth, and you'll be fine. You know what I mean? That's what I think. But I definitely would provide some type of outlet, for the youth to have, because really is no outlet for youth out there. All it is gangs, drugs, crime. So, if you rise above that, then you made it. You know what I mean? But 80% of us don't rise above that. Nah, I don't really regret anything, because all of that, all those steps got me to where I'm at right now. But yet at the same time, you know what I mean? I'm not proud of a lot of those things at all. You know what I mean? Do I regret them? No. But I'm definitely not proud of a lot of it. Mainly hurting my mother, you know what I mean? Hurting my mother feelings, having my mother having to, come get me out of jail, you know what I mean? And things of that nature, you know what I mean? That's if anything irks me about my past, that's probably what it is, breaking my mom's heart a whole lot. You know what I mean? That's why I strive so much to, do whatever I can for her now, because I put her through a lot of things that she didn't deserve to go through, you know what I mean, on account of me. And, every day I breathe is, my objective is to make up for that. Yeah, definitely. We close. We like two peas in a pod now. I mean, like, when I was going through tumultuous times in my life, from my, teenage years, early 20s, our relationship was horrible. You know, I was disrespectful. I didn't act on the things that she taught me. You know what I mean? She didn't raise me to do the things that I was doing. That wasn't characteristic of her or my grandmother. You know what I mean? They didn't raise me and my uncles to do the things that we did in the streets. You know what I mean? And if it's anything that I feel bad about, is, like I said, it's breaking my mom's heart all those times. So, but other than that, man, she good now. I'm good, so I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? But we definitely had a rocky relationship. You know what I mean? Me coming up, but that was just me coming, becoming a man. And it was just things that I was dealing with that she didn't understand. You know what I mean? And But right now we good, man. That's my homie, I don't really give a fuck for the most part, whether you understand me or not. I mean, I feel that as a rapper, I'm underrated. Definitely way below, what I deserve on that end. But as far as what people think about me as a person, I could care less because, the people that really know me know who I am, and they. I mean, I care about my message definitely. Because I formulate that and I, distribute that. But like how people take it, that's what I don't care about. If you feel a certain way about it, if I rub you the wrong way, sorry. What can I do about that? I think that it's things that need to be said. In this game that some people are afraid to say, and all due respect. To anybody out there, but if I say something that could cost me my livelihood, I don't know. It's so right now in the world, we so sensitive to certain things. You could say one comment and people call you a racist. You could say something else, and then people will say that, oh man, you're a gay basher, or you're this or that, or you're a woman basher, or or you're a criminal, and you get the labels and all of that stuff like that. But people that know me and really know my heart, they know who I am. So I care less. I think that people get where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? It's definitely tougher. You know what I mean? Coming out of Gary, Indiana. You know what I mean? For people to get people's attention, to get their ear like that. You know what I mean? So I think that I definitely had to work, harder than the next man, harder than the next rapper to get noticed, and to get exposure and attention. Solely to the fact that I'm from a small town. So, but I think that they're starting to come around and understand what I'm talking about. I'm drawing comparisons to other artists and things of that nature. So, I just think that if I just keep, on the same path I'm on, I'll be okay. Fuck police. Not at all. Not at all. Observed by the police? Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. I wasn't always a rapper, so I think they know what's up. You know what I mean? And that hip hop cop shit is real. That's real life. You know what I mean? And you really got to watch who you have around you nowadays. You know what I mean? And we definitely get profiled and traced by police. You know what I mean? I just don't. I got my reasons why I despise police officers. You know what I mean? Police officers killed one of my best friends in front of his mom. So that's part of the reason I despise police officers. You know what I mean? It's just from the treatment that I've been given, and it ain't just a racial thing. It's a police thing. You know what I mean? Like it's like because I've been dealt with harshly by black cops and white cops. You know what I'm saying? Well, my friend, huh? Yeah, they definitely misuse their power. When my friend got murdered, he got murdered by black cops. It wasn't a white cop out there. So it ain't about race, or I don't want people to think, oh, I'm being racist. He don't like white people. That's stupid. That's idiot. That's the most idiotic statement you can make about me. You know what I mean? So the whole fuck police thing is about just fuck any authority. You know what I mean? It's not about like a racial thing or anything of that nature. Like I said, when my friend got murdered by black cops. I thought it was sad, definitely. You know what I mean? And my prayers and my thoughts go out to his mother and father. But for the most part, things of that nature have been going on, and they go on in this country every day. And it's sad that he had to be made an example out of like that. You know what I mean? And I just hope that, you know, they fry George Zimmerman and everything will be okay. You know what I mean? But, you know, for the most part, man, you know, black kids are getting killed every day by some type of authoritative figure in this country. You know what I mean? Be it police or a fake-ass neighborhood watch guy like George Zimmerman. You know what I mean? It's something. I mean, you could look at the cases of Sean Bell, Oscar Grant, murdered, unarmed. You know, so this Trayvon Martin thing is not the first time this has happened in this country. You know what I mean? And it's sad. Yeah, the martial law. Yeah, I could see it coming, man. You know what I mean? America is it's a crazy place. You know what I mean? It's not. I mean, it's a lot of things that go over people's heads. Like, I didn't even know that. So if I didn't know that, and I know I'm media intensive, the average person from my city, they don't know that. You know what I mean? That the U.S. just ordered 450 million bullets. Nah, exactly. There's things like that they sweep under the rug. You know what I mean? Like the whole Patriot Act thing and all of that. Like, they can just kick in your door whenever they want to. I mean, they violating our rights every day. You know what I mean? And people think that they're free, but in all actuality, you're not. They listening in on your cell phone. They looking at your email. They looking at all your data. Your bank statement, everything. They in your life. The government is so involved in your life that you're not free. You know what I mean? And that's what I preach. Definitely. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what type of, you know, drug you're talking about selling. But for the most part, I mean, you know what I mean? You know, the drug game, it fluctuates. You know what I mean? So, I mean, certain things might be here and tomorrow might be there. But it's definitely harder now because of all of the, you know, police tactics and, you know, things that, you know, they use, you know, in order to lock you up. And you getting more time for this shit. You know what I mean? I asked somebody to yesterday when I was in London, or the day before yesterday when I was in London, like, how much time, what's a life sentence out here? And a life sentence out there is only like 25 years. You know what I mean? You can murder somebody and let's get 25 years. You know what I mean? You won't do more than that. Like the guy in Norway that murdered all those people at that, you know what I mean, at that camp. He only got like 22 years in jail. I got friends from Gary that I grew up with that just sold drugs and got hit with controlling criminal organization charges, and they got like 60 years for selling drugs. And they'll never see their natural life again on the streets from drugs. You know what I mean? And I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not condoning, I'm not saying go sell drugs or anything of that nature, you know what I mean? But it is a part of life and a part of our reality, you know what I mean? That, you know, a lot of guys in our community do that, you know what I mean? And it's because the lack of opportunity. And we're not bringing it in to ourselves, you know what I mean? It's somebody giving us those drugs to sell. You know, we don't own a port, we don't own a boat. You know what I mean? We don't have that. They're bringing the drugs in for you to sell it, and they locking you up. You know what I mean? And it's simple. It's simple mathematics, but we can't figure that out though as a community. Um, I don't know, man. I'm not really a drug user like that. I mean, I smoke marijuana, but I'm not. I had my issues with other drugs before. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. But you know, probably when I was like in boot camp in the military, it's like no weed, no nothing. In jail, you can get weed easy. You know what I mean? So that's nothing. But you know, boot camp probably was right on a long stretch without smoking or popping pills or having alcohol or anything of that nature. You know what I mean? But as far as 2001, 2002, that's a long time ago. You know what I mean? And you know, yeah. And and like I said, I had my issue with drugs before, prescription pills. I was, you know, addicted to that, and you know, it just took me, you know, to just get back in the right mind frame. Like, look, this is not you. You're not a drug addict. So, you know, you need to really straighten up. So I just had to just get out of the environment that I was in to get away from that. You know what I mean? But as far as hard drugs go, man, like that ain't never been me like that. You know what I mean? And to be doing hard drugs like that anyway. You know what I mean? Selling it is another thing, but to sit here and be addicted to it and be, you know, tripping off of it like that is definitely not me. Weed, yeah, probably weed. Weed, pussy, and money. That's it. That's it. Weed, pussy, and money. I'm an addict. Check me in. Am I addicted to my mobile phone? Hell yeah, you're right. I'm addicted to that. Like, I can't go 5 minutes without picking up my phone. So yeah, definitely. That's really it, man. Just weed, money, bitches. If I could just, you know, I'm good right there. And my phone, I need my phone, and that's it. I think the producers that I work with, you know, for first and foremost, they, you know, I mean, a lot of them is my homies, we friends for one thing, and for two, I mean, I just think, you know, they really what drives them is my work ethic. You know what I mean? My work ethic is, you know what I mean, I don't think it's not matched by a lot of people. So I mean, you know, they see that and it drives them, it makes them want to work. So I mean, if you got good chemistry, it's nothing. You know what I mean? Realness, just being yourself, not stepping outside of who you are as a person. You know what I mean? And that's real to me. It ain't about being the toughest. It ain't about being a gangster. It ain't about none of that. You know what I mean? Just being real is just being true to what you are. You know what I mean? I mean, as far as like, you know what I mean? Like my music, yeah, I feel that way. I couldn't let somebody write a rhyme for me about my life. You know what I mean? I can't do that. But yet at the same time, you know, if somebody writes something dope for you, like a hook or something like that, you know, you can't shy away from that, especially if it's dope. It's all about making dope music. Whoever write it, whatever, you know what I mean? It don't matter at the end of the day, you know? If it come out and people love it, you know what I mean? It don't matter who wrote it. Yeah, it's gonna come. I don't know when, though. I'm not done with it. I just started that, so, you know what I mean? No. It's gonna be an album. It's a whole album. EP, nah. It's a whole album. It's cool, but I did a whole album with him. I did an EP before, but with Madlib, I just wanted to do a full project. You know what I mean? So I can get people to, you know, I got it right here in my phone. I got the whole record. I got the whole record. Mad Gibbs. The whole record is crazy too, man. Like it's definitely some of the most probably some of the most unique, the most unique thing that I've done in my career. It's gonna stand. It's definitely gonna stand out amongst all the rest of my other mixtapes and projects or what have you. You know what I mean? See, there go the whole album right there, man. That's the whole Madlib shit right here, man. If you stole my phone, you'll be, it's gold right here, man. You don't know what's this phone worth right now, man. Wow. I wanted to do that. You know what I mean? I love Alchemist. He's one of my favorite producers, and I want to work with him. I want to do a project with him. You know what I mean? So That's what I was gonna name it. You know what I mean? I thought we was gonna do it. We still might do it. You know what I mean? You never know. We both got things going on. I love, like I said, Alchemist is one of my favorite producers of all time. So, any opportunity to get in with him is golden. That's another thing that's in the works, man. Everybody is touring and doing what they got to do. So it's hard to do collaborative projects when you are here and everybody else is everywhere else. So it's kind of difficult. But if time permits, that'll happen. Yeah, sometimes it works, and a lot of people kind of trying to play that shit out. And I don't want to be one to follow trends and shit like that. So whatever. I'm not one of those guys to jump on the wave, jump on the bandwagon or some shit. If I see too many other people doing it, I might shy away from it. My album, my new album that I'm coming out with. Oh, you talking about Babyface Killer with DJ Drama, Jeezy, CTE. So far, I'm almost done with that. I'm like halfway done. But for the most part, CTE, the family. Oh, shouts out to Daz Dillinger. He my big homie. He dropped something on that the other day. So it's gonna be hard. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Where the German girls at?